let's discuss the top banking pick.
Well, it's Federal Bank, and apparently it's a stock which has been into a very tight kind of a range, a 20-point range for itself over the last 1.5 odd years. Now, the strategy which one can probably adopt over here is to try and ride the extreme strikes of the range for Federal Bank. So the stock over the last, as you can see, over the last so many months has been into a tight range where 120 mark approximately has been a major support. The stock tried to retest its levels in the month of December 2022. Saw a sharp correction towards those levels and then saw a bounce back, where the bounce back halted at this range or the resistance mark of 140. So multiple resistances at this 140 odd mark over the last 1.5 odd year. Even the recent attempt, the stock tried to come back towards that 140 levels, failed to cross over those levels and then corrected back again. And on the support side, 120 is a major support for Federal Bank. So which means stock is into this 15 to 20 point band for itself, and this is a classical time where option writers, they generally try and come out with strategies so that they can extrapolate the maximum when the stock is into a range. A breakout range above this 140 mark could be a trigger point for a fresh buy, and then the stock would complete this major flag pattern being formed for itself. So I believe Federal Bank could be a stock which could remain into a range as of now, but then a breakout of this 140-42 band for the stock price would be a huge breakout for the stock, and expecting the stock to even come back towards 180 to 200 post that breakout of 142.
Okay, so that's the take coming in on Federal Bank, the chartbuster idea coming in from Kunal. Nooresh, what's the idea you are spotting?
So that would be NMDC. The stock made almost classical two bottoms around the 104, 105 mark, as well as in March, the bottom was around 106. So a strong base built here, and the interim highs in between were 112 to 115 zone, which has been crossed. Yesterday was the highest volume in the last 6 months. So clearly a price and a volume breakout, strong breakout done. A buy at current levels as well as on dips. Stop loss at 113 should go back to the last 6 to 8 months high of 130 to 140.
Okay, let's find out what Kunal has picked out as his top recommendations as well. And Kunal, what's featuring on your radar?
So L&T Finance is the first stock which I would suggest as a buy, expecting the stock to come out of this tight range of 7-8 rupees for itself. So targets of 142, stop loss could be kept at 130. Hind Copper is something which I mentioned yesterday as well, with a target of 150. The stock has crossed those 150 levels, so would revise the targets on the upside to 156. So intraday traders could look at a buy even at current levels, keep a stop loss of 146.
Well, yes, that Hind Copper stock has been firing away over the last 2 to 3 trading sessions. That stock is up almost 20%. But Nooresh, what are the other